Conan clearly saw a dead body from outside the window, but when they rushed into the house and opened the door, the body had vanished into thin air. There wasn't even a drop of blood in the bathtub. How could this be possible? Yet that was exactly what happened. Conan believed the body must have been hidden somewhere. Inspector Magure stated that there were only 6 minutes to hide the body. In other words, the body couldn't possibly have left this building. This man claimed to be the homeowner's older brother. He said he had never seen the body the children mentioned. They were welcome to search anywhere. But just before going upstairs, he mocked Magure for being an idiot who believed children's stories. The enraged Inspector Magure immediately ordered that they must find the body, even if they had to dig 3 feet into the ground. But they searched the ceiling, the cabinets, and didn't miss a single corner, yet found nothing. At this moment, the real homeowner suddenly returned. He looked completely confused by the police presence. Suddenly, Genta accidentally broke a vase. Inspector Magure turned to ask the homeowner about details of the house. At that moment, a leaf fell from his pant leg. The sharp-eyed Conan immediately noticed this detail. 2 hours later, only that man's room remained unsearched. By this time, he had fallen asleep. Magure briefly searched the closet and every space large enough to fit a person, but found nothing. Outside the window, there was nothing but a large tree. So where could the body be hidden? At this point, Conan thought of a possibility. The killer had moved the body outside. After all, after discovering the body, he had been sitting at the phone booth watching the front of the building, but he hadn't been watching the back. Perhaps the killer had transported the body from the rear. However, in the back there was only a wall and a tree. The police even conducted a simulation experiment. Of course, it was completely unfeasible, because the wall was 8 or 9 meters high. It would be impossible for the killer to jump down with the body. So if the body wasn't in the house and couldn't be transported outside, the only explanation that made sense was that the children were lying. There was no body at all. Magure had run out of patience by now. Under Conan's urgent and earnest gaze, he hit the gas pedal and drove off, cursing all the way. Before long, night fell. Conan secretly snuck back into the house. He had to uncover the truth. However, just as Conan was examining the leaves on the ground, a smelly shoe suddenly hit him on the head. It turned out they had also come to find out the truth. At this moment, Genta suddenly noticed something strange. The man from earlier was still sitting by the window, sleeping, and hadn't moved at all. Conan understood instantly. He decisively slid down from the tree, grabbed a trash can, and climbed into the room. Soon, he reached the second floor and pushed open the door. Conan was instantly shocked after feeling for the man's pulse. Sure enough, he was already dead. At this moment, footsteps came from outside. Fortunately, Conan's small body wasn't discovered, but just as he breathed a sigh of relief, the man suddenly became alert. He kicked his brother over with 1 foot. Conan was exposed just like that. However, he didn't panic. Conan then revealed that the man was the killer. After learning that the children had discovered the body, he quickly cleaned the body and placed it on the chair on the second floor, making it appear as if he were sleeping. Then he came out to greet the police. Of course, he had deliberately disguised himself as his brother, since they looked very similar to begin with. Then he found an opportunity to return to the second floor and change back to his original appearance, jumped